My parents are gold diggers. When I left home for university, my parents told me not to contact them. It was strange, but I didn't think too much of it at the time. When I returned home for Christmas, they were distant and cold, barely acknowledging me. They didn't even bother getting me a gift. At the end of the school year, I tried calling them, only to find their number had been disconnected. Panic set in, and I eventually reached out to my grandmother. She hesitated, but finally told me my parents had moved away, and that she had their new number, though she wasn't allowed to give it to me until I finished university. Then, without another word, she hung up, leaving me stranded with no money and nowhere to go. Desperate, I had to sell everything I owned just to survive. For a month, I had no home. I forced myself to live on less than 20% of my income and saved every cent I could. It took 25 years of struggle, but I eventually worked my way up to becoming a vice president at a software company. 2 weeks ago, I ran into my mother. I kept my composure as she invited me to dinner. I agreed, hoping for answers. Over dinner, my father bluntly admitted they had abandoned me because I chose to pursue software instead of becoming an accountant. I calmly replied, "Well, at least my hobby made me a millionaire." That's when they had the audacity to ask me for $2 million as repayment for raising me.